and I don't have a rolling pin. So you know what I use instead? A bottle of wine. Is this like a good idea? It's Rose and welcome back to Cheap Lazy Vegan and another video. Today's video is another very exciting video because we are going to be eating like someone else for a day again, and I love doing these types of videos because they are so fun. I get to try out different recipes and I get to eat like someone else for a day. It's a good change up to the usual routine, and today I'm eating like another non-vegan YouTuber. So if you guys are familiar with this series, I usually like to kind of switch between vegan YouTubers and non-vegan YouTubers, and today we are eating like Linda Sun for a day. So if you guys don't know, Linda Sun is a fellow Canadian Asian YouTuber. She lives in, I believe, Toronto, and she does videos about lifestyle and fitness and food, of course. And the best thing about her videos is that they are just so well edited. I don't even know how much time she spends editing the videos. I'm just like, I have no patience for that kind of editing. So congratulations. So today we're gonna eat like her for a day. It's very exciting. Yes, she did have a what I ate in a day video, but she focuses more on like what I ate in a week's and things like that. So I thought it would be more fun for me to kind of like take some of her, what seems like some of her favorite sort of meals, and just combine them into a day. So yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing. So today's video is also very kindly sponsored by Skillshare, and I'll be talking about them a little later on, but first we gotta make some breakfast. So we're gonna be making her famous pancakes. Linda eats pancakes a lot, it seems. So they are banana protein pancakes, and it seems that other than one ingredient, it is a vegan pancakes? Yes. So we're gonna be making her banana protein pancakes for breakfast. So let's get started. All right, you guys, so one of the ingredients that is the non-vegan ingredient is an egg. So instead of an egg, we're gonna veganize this. We're gonna make a vegan egg with chia seeds. Yay! So chia seeds make a great egg replacement for a lot of different things like baking, and hopefully this recipe, it doesn't always work for every recipe, but there's a lot of different ways of making vegan eggs. So look it up, guys. So first I'm gonna take 1 tablespoon of chia seeds. This will make approximately 1 egg. So 1 tablespoon of chia seeds, put it into a nice bowl. We're gonna mix it with 3 tablespoons of water. And then this is going to, after you let it sit for about 5-10 minutes, it's going to turn into like a gel-like consistency, and it's gonna kind of resemble a similar consistency to an egg. So we're just mixing that up. So we're gonna set this aside, and then we can prepare the rest of the ingredients. Okay, so the first ingredient on her list, banana. So we're gonna put 1 banana into a blender. It seems like she blends everything up. I wonder if I could have just blended this, but I kind of wanted to make it more gel-like first. But anyways, we're gonna put 1 banana. Okay, very exciting. And then we're gonna put a 1/3 cup of oats. So I'm gonna use some rolled oats. One teaspoon of baking powder. 1 tablespoon of flax seeds, guys. Another very healthy, good source of fat. So we're gonna do 1/2 scoop of protein powder, 3 tablespoons of almond milk. So I just have this pea milk. I'm just gonna use that, it's the same thing. Any type of non-dairy milk, I'm sure will work. So 3 tablespoons of that. And then, as you can see here, it's already kind of starting to turn like a gel-like consistency. I think I could just blend it. Let's just do it. So now we add the chia egg into the mixture. Look at this. I love how it just turns into this gel. There we go. There's the mixture. Now we blend. So now we're just gonna blend, and hopefully this works. Sometimes like the vegan egg thing, sometimes it works, sometimes it does not. Okay, let's blend it. All right, you guys, so this is the result. So this mixture is a little bit, it's a bit thicker than Linda's. Maybe the chia egg is a little bit thicker than regular. So you know what, I'm gonna actually add maybe another tablespoon or so of the non-dairy milk, just so we get a little bit of a thinner consistency. So I'm just gonna do a total of another 2 more tablespoons. So we're doing double the amount of non-dairy milk for this one. Hopefully that's not too much. I'm gonna scrape down the sides, and I think that should be enough. Okay, let's mix it, blend it. Okay, It's still very, very thick, but I think we can work with it. I'm just gonna put this mixture into a mixing bowl. And then, oh yeah, I think it's totally fine. It's become like a pancake, like a thick pancake consistency. I bet you so many people have tried this recipe because she makes these all the time. And they do, like the way she makes them they look really good. All right. So this is the mixture right here. It looks pretty pancakey. I think we can make this work. So I think we're gonna go to the pan and cook these up so we can have breakfast. Yum! Alright guys, so the pancakes are finished. Now they are a little bit different consistency than hers. They're a little bit more on the mushier side. So I think next time if I make these, I will add a little bit of flour, maybe 1 or 2 tablespoons, just to kind of make this come together a little bit better. But they still cooked, so that's good. So not as pretty as hers, but we're gonna make it work. So Linda puts a lot of fruit with her pancakes, so I'm gonna do just that. So I have some blueberries here, and she also likes some banana on her pancakes. Banana on the banana pancakes. I don't know how to make this pretty, to be honest. Whatever, you guys aren't here for the aesthetics, let's be honest. And then we also have some strawberries, yum! So yeah, if you are gonna make these, I think I would add a little bit of flour just to make the consistency a little more pancakey, if you know what I mean. And then she loves peanut butter on the pancakes, which I can't complain about. So I'm just gonna add a big dollop of peanut butter. Yum. Oh, and you know what? Chocolate chips. I forgot to add them into the actual pancake, so we're just gonna top with some chocolate chips, and then I'm sure it'll just kind of melt. And of course, guys, you gotta have the maple syrup. This is very important. So just gonna, ooh, look at that. I mean, that is a breakfast. Look at that, that is beautiful. I'm really excited to try it. So let's dig in. All right, guys, now it is time to try out these pancakes. Let me get a little bit of that peanut butter, little bit of that banana action. Okay, pancakes. I'm gonna try a little bit of the pancake alone. But the combination is very good. You know what, that's actually quite good. It's definitely, how do I say, because of the chia seeds, I think it makes the consistency less like, kind of like dough, but more, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, like more like a slightly more gel-like consistency, but it's actually still tasty. I taste the banana tastes really good. I think this is a great recipe for a banana pancake. All right, so that is breakfast. All right, you guys, so before we jump into lunch, I want to tell you about today's sponsor, which is Skillshare. If you guys haven't heard of Skillshare, they're an online learning community with thousands of different classes on so many different topics, such as photography, videography, video editing, productivity, business, entrepreneurship, and just so much more. I feel like right now is the perfect time to sign up for Skillshare because we are kind of a little bit bored, maybe less productive right now. Maybe we have a little more extra time on our hands, and it's a great time to use it wisely, learn something new, maybe develop some new talents, some skills, and just, you know, work on your creativity and your self-care.
Currently, I'm taking a class which I'm super excited about, which is called How to Be Happier Stoicism Masterclass by YouTuber Ali Abdal and the Stoic teacher Sam Ahmed. This course takes you through the 5 principles of Stoicism and how to apply those principles to your daily life to live happier and healthier lives. I feel like everyone wants to be happy, but at the end, we don't actually pay enough attention to what actually will make us happier. So I feel like this course would be really helpful to a lot of people.
All right, you guys, so don't forget to check out Skillshare. Right now is the perfect time to do so because they are giving the first 1,000 people to click the link down below a completely free trial of Skillshare. So yes, you get a completely free trial so you can try out the different courses. And after that, it's still very, very cheap. It's only around $10 a month to continue your premium membership and to continue to learn. So yes, don't forget to click the link down below, join Skillshare today or try them out today. And yeah, thank you so much to Skillshare for sponsoring today's video. Now let's make lunch. All right, you guys, so for lunch, I decided to make Linda's Bing recipe. So she seems to eat this all the time and it looks really delicious, so I'm gonna have to try it, but also it involves kneading and flour and dough, which if you guys know me at all, I have some issues with doing those things. So we'll see what happens, okay? But we're gonna try this. I am all for trying and potentially failing. It's gonna be okay. So we're gonna make the Bing recipe, which I will link down below for you, Linda's video, if you guys wanna make it yourself. So let's try. Okay, so first step, we're gonna add some flour into a large mixing bowl. So I have 3 cups of flour here. I like the look of this recipe because it's minimal ingredients. It's basically just flour, water, salt, and oil. I think that's pretty much it. So we have the flour here, and then we have some water. So she says we'll need probably about 1 3/4 cup of water, but we might not need all of it. We'll see. So we're gonna have to add it a little bit at a time. So I guess we mix it while we add the water. So I think this is supposed to be some sort of Chinese recipe. If any of you guys are Chinese, let me know. Okay. Okay, so I think we've kind of gotten it into the ball shape that we're looking for. I think it's still a little bit of it sticking on my fingers, but that should be fine. So now we let this sit covered for 30 minutes and I'll be right back. All right, guys, so it looks like Linda likes to eat her Bing with some scrambled eggs. So instead of scrambled eggs, we're actually gonna make a really simple scrambled tofu. So first, I'm just gonna heat a little bit of oil on a pan. This is basically the vegan version of scrambled eggs, my friends. So, and she seems to make her scrambled eggs very simply, she probably just like fries up the egg or whatever. So we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna keep it really, really simple and just keep it just tofu and seasonings so that we're true to Linda's way of eating, okay? So we're just gonna heat this up and then we can add some tofu. Now I'm gonna use some medium firm tofu. I have a few tricks when I make scrambled tofu. So I use medium firm. I let it kind of cook and sit for a while so that it kind of becomes nice and kind of golden. And then you kind of scramble it and then it kind of creates like a more eggy like texture, if you will, and like consistency. So I just crumble with my fingers, just add some scrambled tofu. There we go. And then I just kind of let this sit, you guys. I just let this sit and I let it cook for a few minutes and then I move it around and then it should become nice and golden and then a lot of the water evaporates out of the tofu and yeah. All right, guys, so as you can kind of see, I don't know if you guys can see, but it's definitely the water, a lot of the water has come out of the tofu already. And I think it's ready for some seasonings, as you guys know, or maybe you don't know, but I have my lovely handy dandy scrambled tofu seasoning, which I use all the time whenever I make scrambled tofu. This is basically my little hack. I basically mix together a bunch of different spices and seasonings into one jar that I like to use for scrambled tofu. And that way, every time I make scrambled tofu, I can just take out this one jar and that's it. It's super simple. And that's my little hack. If you guys want the recipe for this, I'll link it down below. And yeah, definitely try this out. So all I do now, guys, after cooking up the tofu a little bit and it's kind of starting to become a little golden, yes, and then it's not as watery anymore, if you guys can notice. So now I can add some of the seasoning. I'm probably gonna start with about 2 tablespoons. And then I can, of course, add more. Ooh. And another thing I'm gonna add, this part is totally optional, but I'm gonna add some black salt. This is kala namak, also known as black salt, and this is gonna give whatever you put this in, it's gonna give it a bit of an eggy taste. It has a very sulfuric smell. So I'm just gonna add just a little sprinkle of that. I don't know why, but I feel like putting in some non-dairy milk. I feel like it's gonna make it creamier. So we're just gonna put a little bit of that in, just for fun. And there you go, there's the scrambled tofu, super easy. Once again, always feel free to add in some vegetables and stuff. Now, back to the Bing. All right, you guys, so it's been half an hour, so we're gonna work on this Bing. I'm nervous, but also excited. So let's look at it. I don't think it's changed at all, nope. So you're supposed to knead it a bit more until it becomes kind of like, ooh, okay, well, feel like there has been a chemical change of some kind. It's kind of become a little easier to knead, but I don't know, it feels kind of, okay, I'm gonna do a little more before we roll it, okay? Yay, it bounced. Okay, so let's flour our surface just a little, okay? And I don't have a rolling pin, so you know what I use instead? A bottle of wine. So this is not an empty bottle, apparently. It should work. It'll make this even harder. I told you, today is arm day. So let's do this. Let's roll this. I really should get a rolling pin. Okay. Is this like a good idea? You know, one day I'm gonna break this can. Okay. Maybe this. Yeah, this could work. Oh, it's definitely arm day. It is definitely arm day. Okay, I think it's making progress. I don't know why I keep turning it around. I feel like it's making a difference. I never thought making food would be such a workout. So yeah, this water bottle works really well for this. So that's great. Okay, okay, look at this. It is thin. So you're supposed to roll it out until it's nice and thin. And I think we got it. Oh my gosh. Okay, so next step is to add salt. So I'm just gonna add 2 teaspoons of salt. You're just supposed to spread it across evenly. And then, seems like a lot of salt, but it's also quite a bit of dough. Okay, next, we're gonna add some oil. About 1 to 2 tablespoons of oil. I don't know how much to add. Ooh, okay. Yes, yes, maybe a little more. I don't know how oily it has to be. Okay, so another thing, the next step is to spread a little bit more flour. And then she does this thing where she kind of like, I think this is to even out the spreadage. Who knows? I don't know what I'm doing. Hopefully that's enough flour. And then she rolls it, okay? Roll time, kind of like a cinnamon roll. Make sure you flour the surface properly, my friends, because it's sticking to the surface. Okay, so it looks like she just kind of pinches the kind of opening section like so to kind of close it up. And then I'm just gonna, it looks like she elongates it a little bit more. She rips it. Oh, how did she do this? Okay. I don't know why I yelled that. I apologize. That's not pretty. Okay. Well, mine's gonna be uglier, so. And then she kind of takes each piece. Oh, this is so ugly. And she like rolls it. Okay, so let's do the ugly piece. We're gonna flatten it. Okay, flattened it, and now fold. See, this is where I can redeem myself, hopefully. And then we fold again, like so. Okay. Whew, guys, I'm sweating. I'm like actually sweating. So now guys, we have the heat going here. She uses a bit of oil. So she cooks it uncovered for 1 minute. Woo! Uncovered for 1 minute. Okay, so it's been a minute, and then I added another one a little later, but whatever. So then you want to flip it. Ooh, okay. And then you want to cover it and cook for another minute. All right, so basically after that, you just want to repeat the steps. So another minute on the side until you get nice golden brown color, and then apparently the dough will also rise. So we'll do another minute and then just repeat until it's done. Yay! Ooh, ooh, guys, I'm excited. Okay, guys, I think we're almost done. Ooh, guys, I'm so excited. Ooh, okay, and it's not as like beautifully flaky as Linda's is, because her mom's like a pro, I assume. But it looks flaky. It looks like kind of flaky, kind of, you know? There's some layers. Now I'm gonna try it. I mean, it's bread, it's flour, it's oil, it's salt. It can't not be good. I was right. It can't not be good. It's so good. Oh. You could dip this with hummus. Oh my God, so good. You can add anything into this. This is like a very nice base. So this is a very simple little lunch, but this is something that I think Linda eats sometimes. We have my vegan take on scrambled eggs, which is scrambled tofu. And I like to eat my eggs also with ketchup, which is what Linda likes to do as well. So there you go, some ketchup, some Bing, and there you go. There's lunch. And I will see you guys after lunch, and we're gonna make dinner. Okay, I decided to also eat the Bing with some hummus since I couldn't get it out of my mind. You know, I said it and I was like, I have to do it now. I have this roasted red pepper hummus. Ooh, I mean, come on guys, this looks delicious. I'm so excited. Lunchtime! All right guys, so that lunch was absolutely delicious. I'm very satisfied. I'm kind of in like an itis sort of situation, like kind of tired, you know after you have a lot of carbs, you're just like, I'm ready for bed. Anyways, we're gonna make the dinner and I'm very excited. We're gonna make some Chipotle bowls. And Chipotle, if you guys don't know, is a very famous kind of chain restaurant that specializes in like Mexican sort of style food. So we're gonna make kind of like a Mexican sort of style dish, but vegan, okay? So first thing, there's like a lot of components, okay, to what Linda does here. So I'm gonna kind of like do those components and it's gonna be great. So first we have a pot. We're gonna make this black bean mixture that Linda makes as well. So let's start with some oil in the pot. It's already heated. Ooh. And then we wanna add some onion. So I'm gonna make 1 can worth of beans. So I'm just gonna use about 1/4 cup of onion. Ooh. And now let's add a can of black beans. So this is already rinsed and drained, just a regular sized can of beans. I'm just gonna add maybe a 1/4 cup of water. We're gonna do some cilantro, about a tablespoon or so of cilantro. And we're also gonna add some paprika, about a 1/4 teaspoon. I'm gonna add a little more than a 1/4 teaspoon because what's a 1/4 teaspoon? That's like nothing. Okay. A little more paprika and the juice of half a lime. Every time I smell lime, it reminds me of pho. Like I want to eat a bowl of pho. I'm also going to add a little bit of salt. And I believe that's pretty much it. I'm just gonna let this simmer and cook for about 15 minutes while we prepare the other ingredients. Okay, so we are gonna prepare the chicken, and instead of chicken, I'm actually using soy curls, which work as a really great chicken replacement. It's basically pieces of soy meat that come dehydrated, and then all you have to do is just soak it in some water for like 10 minutes, and then it rehydrates, and it becomes like this, okay? So I've got about, I would say, maybe about 2.5 to 3 cups of rehydrated soy curls in here. So we're gonna make the chicken sort of thing. Yes, the Chipotle chicken, but veganized. So I have the marinade here. I'm gonna link the original recipe that Linda used in the description box so you guys can check it out yourself. So let's just add in the ingredients. Ooh. So I changed it up a little bit. You're supposed to blend together all of the ingredients and add like onion and stuff, but instead I just used onion powder, so I don't need to blend it. This is me being lazy, not wanting to use the blender again. Yes. So there you go. Woo. Okay, so I'm just gonna mix this up, but I'm also gonna add a little bit of water. I think I'm supposed to add that. Okay. Anyways, okay, there you go. It looks pretty good. So we're just gonna let this sit for a bit, and then we can prepare the other ingredients while this is sitting. This is the soaked or marinated soy curl situation. This is gonna be our chicken replacement. So it's been marinating now for, I would say, at least an hour or so. So I think we're ready to cook it. So first, we're gonna add a little more oil onto the pan. Not too much, just a little. Let's just heat this up. So into this pan, I'm going to add 1/4 of an onion. And I'm gonna do half a bell pepper. We're just gonna saute it for a little bit. I've cooked the peppers and onions a little bit. Now we're gonna add the soy curl mixture. Ooh. And the beauty with soy curls is that it will soak up the flavors of whatever. So we're just gonna cook this for a little bit. Yay. Alright guys, so the soy curls are still cooking up, and in the meantime, I think I'm gonna make some pico de gallo. So we have a little bit of diced onions here, and into that we're gonna add some tomatoes. Let's just add, I would say about 2 Roma tomatoes. We have some cilantro, add as much as you want really. And then we're also gonna add some jalapeno. Ooh. Half a lime. Squeeze, oof, just all over my face. Okay, squeeze some lime. We're gonna also add some salt. And then just mix it, that's it. Simple. There you go, that's how easy it is. That's how you make pico de gallo. Fantastic. And let's check up on the soy curls. All right. Ooh la la. Guys, it's looking fabulous and smelling fabulous. To be honest, I don't know what it's supposed to taste or smell like, but I think it looks good. Let's keep it on the pan for a little longer. And in the meantime, we can make guac. Yay! Guac is really easy, guys. Avocado. I've got this kind of old half an avocado, and this is perfect if your avocado is like starting to kind of brown a little bit. Make some guac, okay? Just half an avocado. So I'm just gonna mash it just a little bit. It's already kind of, I mean, it's pretty much mashed. So in there, I'm gonna add kind of the rest of my ingredients. Tomato, onion, cilantro, a little bit of the jalapeno, some more lime. And then just some, I think you can also add some like garlic. Maybe I'll add a little bit of garlic. You don't want to add too much, but a little garlic is good. Like literally just fresh garlic. Just a little bit. That's a lot of garlic. Even that small amount, I'm like, whoo. I'm also gonna add a little bit of pepper. I like a little bit of pepper on the guac. Honestly, make your own guac, it's that easy. Now let's check back on the soy curls. Woohoo! Woohoo! Ooh. I'm gonna give this a taste. See if it needs anything else. Woo. There's definitely a depth and flavor. I don't think I need anything else. That's yummy. We just need a base for it. And I'm not a believer in like having a salad sort of burrito bowl. Like, no, that's not an option for me. So we're actually gonna make some couscous. And I mean, I was gonna eat this with rice, but I didn't cook rice because I'm never prepared for anything. Yes. So instead, we're gonna make some couscous, and that's gonna be our base because couscous is very quick and it's easy and works really great as a base for something like a burrito bowl. So let's make couscous. Okay guys, so couscous, very, very simple. I have here half a cup of dry couscous. You just add it into a bowl like this, and then you just kind of season it however way you want. I'm just gonna keep it really simple. I'm gonna add a little bit of cumin. I'm gonna do, let's say about 1 teaspoon of cumin. We're also gonna do 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. Again, I'm just winging this. You can season it however way you want. I don't know how they do it at Chipotle, okay? We're just gonna do it my way. So 1 teaspoon garlic powder, 1 teaspoon cumin, half a cup of couscous. Why is there always sirens every time we film? Every time. Anyways, we're also gonna just sprinkle on some salt, and let's mix it up. Just mix it. And then guys, this is the trick. Very simple. All you need is some boiling water, and you just add the same amount of boiling water as the couscous, so the equal amount. So half a cup of couscous, half a cup of the water, and then simply cover it up with a plate, wait 5 minutes, and it's done and it's good to eat. I know, amazing, fantastic, you are welcome. Let's put this together and make it into something. All right guys, so this is the couscous situation. All you do after the 5 minutes is to just fluff it with a fork. Look, it's ready to eat. So now, guys, we can make our bowls. Very exciting. I decided to add some spring mix to the bowl. You know, add a little greenery. It's always a good idea, you know. So we're just gonna add some couscous. Again, you can just use rice if you want. Or quinoa. Quinoa's great. And then, ooh, the Chipotle vegan chicken. This looks so good. Ooh, beans. The beans, guys, this is how they turned out. They look delish. We're gonna add a good chunk of the beans. And the great thing about this is that it's basically a meal prep. You can make this and then eat it throughout the week. And then of course you gotta top with the pico de gallo, a little bit. Look at that pop of color. And of course that homemade guac. Yeah. Oh my. And there you go. DIY Chipotle bowl, burrito bowl, whatever you want to call this. Veganized. It looks delicious. Yeah, this is kind of like what Linda made for dinner. So there you go. All right, guys, so there's the bowl. That's the finished product. I'm so excited. And I'm just gonna have to give this a try. So I'm gonna try to just have a little bit of everything, as I always say. A little bit of the guac. I tried my best. All right, you guys, so I've discovered that there's no need to go to Chipotle. Just make your own little bowl. Yes, guys, that was a lot of fun. I know that, you know, it seems like a lot of ingredients, but actually it was a lot easier than I thought to put all this together. And like I mentioned, you can make this into a big meal prep and just eat this throughout the week and in different ways as well. You can make burritos, you can make tacos. I mean, so much you could do with this. And yeah, try out all of these recipes, guys. They were all so good. I really enjoyed that Bing. I also really enjoyed the pancakes as well. Just everything was really yummy and delicious and wholesome. And yeah, so if you guys want to check out Linda's channel, I'll link it down below, of course, and all the recipes and stuff will be linked down below. And that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. And if you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe. And thank you so much to Skillshare once again for sponsoring today's video. Don't forget, guys, the first 1,000 people to click the link down below will get a free trial of Skillshare. So yes, don't forget to check that out. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.